From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for April 25th, 2017. In a moment we'll be taking a look at the AUDUSD, the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, for today's trade analysis. But first I want to recap one of the trade suggestions that we made during the live trade room yesterday. Here on the GBP/USD, we notice up here at the top right hand corner of the chart that the market's been in a period of ranging and congestion between the orange shaded area, 127.70, 12800, and the yellow shaded area, 128.40, 128.75. Just been bouncing around in here for a few days now. This is the 4-hour time frame. So as the market was down here into the bottom of the orange shaded area, we expected a low risk, high reward opportunity to take a buy into the bottom of the orange zone right around the 1.2780 level. So you can see that trade going down here at the very bottom of the chart, currently sitting about 40 pips of profit. We've seen a little bit more than that as it challenged up closer towards the yellow shaded area. If you are in that trade from yesterday's live trade room, you should be protecting profit, moving stop losses to break even or better, and maybe as it approaches this yellow zone, consider taking some profit off of the trade if you have the ability to do so with multiple lots, leaving some on in case it breaks above, but definitely protecting profit as it challenges here into our resistance zone for the pound dollar today. Okay, moving on over to the AUD/USD, Australian versus the US dollar. We're in a little bit of a congestion zone, or even a contracting range here, if you will, on the Australian dollar. First off, we saw the fall a couple of weeks ago as it fell from the resistance highs up here into the 77.50 level, all the way back down towards the 100 period moving average and into the 7,500 level. And then since then, we've been bouncing around above 7,500 and below 7,600. Let's go ahead and zoom it in on this area here. And as you can see, and I'm just going to actually take this blue box and put it out here like this and drag it over here. So this is the area that we're looking at right here where the blue box is. You can see support now twice here into the green shaded area in the most recent weeks, and resistance twice here into the purple shaded area at the top in the most recent weeks. Of course, over here on the left in the black circle, we saw support here as well. On the way down from the purple zone, we did of course have the gapping from the weekend, but on the way down from the purple zone, we're now back underneath the yellow zone. So it's my expectation today that if the market stays under the yellow zone, we have a good chance of it targeting back down to the green zone. And the risk here is that it gets back above the yellow zone and goes back to the purple zone. Again, I mentioned somewhat of a contracting range here. You can see the lower highs along that red trend line and the higher low along this red trend line. So we have a little bit of maybe a triangle consolidating, contracting pattern happening here. So as it approaches the green zone, I would suspect we'll look for support. However, a breakdown of that green shaded area, we could be looking for the turn back in the direction of this previous trend that we saw on the fall from the highs. So we see the trend coming down, we're contracting. A breakdown of that green shaded area would look for the continuation of potentially that trending direction. Now the break above that triangle pattern of course would reverse all of that and we'd look for it to go higher. So we have some opportunities inside of the triangle that I think we want to take advantage of. Underneath the yellow zone again, I think it drifts down to the green shaded area. Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame. So as we get down here to the 4-hour time frame, none of that changes, purple, yellow, green, but we can see coming off of the purple zone, sitting on top of the yellow zone as support, and now today we're finally back underneath there. Well, I'm just going to take this black circle right here, make it a little bit smaller, and note when it came down, it's a very similar situation to what we see back here on the left. Very similar, where it sat down into the yellow zone as support, broke underneath it, and then continued down to the green zone. So this is similar to what we're thinking about today. Underneath the yellow zone, like back here at this black circle, and in fact I could take this one here and bring it in to be a similar scenario. Underneath the yellow zone, we look for it to head on back down to the green zone. I want to confirm it though. I don't want to just jump in and assume. I want to confirm it. So I'm waiting for this 4-hour candle to close. If it does, I'll wait for a potential rally back to the yellow zone. Stop loss would be above the yellow zone, and we look to target back down to the green zone or lower for the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.